Now we will transition, and I will now provide you information regarding the next OIS. That will be OIS number 7, officer-involved shooting number 7. This occurred on Wednesday, June 26, on 2024. This is the second non-fatal shooting of the year. At the same time in 2023, we had 3 officer-involved shootings, all non-fatal. This event was initiated as a person with a knife call at 4:41 a.m. in the 6400 block of Boulder Highway, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89122. You can see the scene to my left. The involved officers are Sergeant Ashley Ravello. She is 32 years old and has been with the LVMPD since 2014. Sergeant Ravello was armed with a Glock 19 9mm equipped with a tactical light. It was revealed she fired 1 round. The second officer involved is Officer Johnny Patino. He is 32 years old and has been with the LVMPD since 2021. Officer Patino was armed with a Smith & Wesson MP9 9mm equipped with a tactical light. The investigation revealed he fired 5 rounds. Both officers are assigned to the Community Policing Division, Southeast Area Command. The suspect is identified as Robert Kennart. He is a 62-year-old white male adult, 6'4", and 210 pounds. He is pictured to my left. The suspect was armed with a folding knife and a box cutter. You can see a picture of his weapons to my left. The following are the suspect's charges: 2 counts of attempt murder on a protected person, 1 count of resisting a public officer with a weapon, not a firearm. And now the details of the officer-involved shootings are as follows. On June 26, 2024, at approximately 4:41 a.m., the LVMPD Communications Centers received a phone call from an employee regarding a male, later identified as Kennart, who was armed with a knife and threatening customers inside the store. When officers arrived, they located Kennart in the parking lot of the business, holding a knife, and appeared to be agitated. Officers established an immediate action team to contain and prevent him from entering the business, which had several citizens inside. Officers gave Kennart several verbal commands to stop and drop the knife, which he ignored and began to walk towards the front of the door of the store. Officers followed him and discovered he was armed with 2 knives, 1 in each hand. An officer attempted to apprehend Kennart before he reached the front doors to the business. Kennart quickly turned toward the officer, who then created distance and discharged a low-lethal beanbag round, which was ineffective. Officer Patino then discharged his electronic control device at Kennart twice, which was also ineffective. While still armed with both knives, Kennart began to walk towards officers, causing another officer to discharge a less lethal 40mm specialty impact weapon, striking the suspect. Kennart was unfazed by the projectiles and continued to walk towards the officers holding 2 knives in an elevated position. Kennart then stated, "Shoot me," and charged towards Sergeant Ravello, causing her and Officer Patino to both discharge their duty weapon. Once in custody, officers began life-saving measures for his injury as they waited for medical personnel to respond. He was then transported to Sunrise Hospital, where he is currently in stable condition. We will now play 2 body-worn cameras of the incident for you.
Metro Police, stop! Or you're gonna get beanbagged! Sir, Metro Police! Stop right there! Hey, fuck it. Good? Hey, get on the ground! Hey, watch it. Cut him off. Hey, get inside! Oh, shit. Hold on, wait. Take the camera, get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground!
This concludes our briefing. Does anyone have any questions regarding this officer-involved shooting?
Do we know if there was like any mental issues going on with both, this suspect?
I do not know.
And then just in regards to being just over double the OISs from compared to last year, is there high alerts within the department for officers?
We are always continually on high alert, and we continually train to de-escalate for these exact type of dynamic situations to continue to try to provide the service that the community needs.
And is anything being done differently since right now we're up to 7 and compared to last year we were just up to 3?
Again, we're continuing our efforts to de-escalate the situation, as lethal force is our last option. So as you can see, these incidents are ever evolving and so dynamic. I'm very thankful that our officers are safe and that citizens weren't injured during either of these horrific incidents worse off. So thank you for your questions. Now